TarotOracle, and this is news for September the 16th, 2021. Rosebud Tarot. Oh, wait, let's go to the start. Tarot of Curious Creatures. Basically, here we go for things that you kind of need to pre-order now. Tarot of Curious Creatures comes out in November. This is from Chris Ann, the Light Seers Tarot fame, and it looks great. Yeah, kind of a no-brainer. Definitely a no-brainer. So definitely you want to pick this up. Tarot of Curious Creatures is coming out again November 2nd. It's $20 now and it's in stock. So that's kind of why I put my pre-order in already. Definitely one that you don't want to miss. The other one for November is Alice in Wonderland Tarot. A little bit of the Disney action by Minerva Siegel, which has produced about 10,000 decks by now. This looks good. The few of the tarot decks from the Disney, you know, some of them have really sort of lackluster minors. This one's nice. I like it. I like it quite a bit. So definitely a deck that I am going to be pre-ordering. So this looks just great. Full looks cool. Judgment. Just all these cards just look good. And I'm pretty excited about getting it. So that's coming out November 2nd. Another one that's going to only be $20. And from the same person, again, just seems to be cranking out the Disney license. We got the Disney Villains. So this looks mighty nice indeed. I like it. Looks like a cool book. I love the Cruella de Vil thing going on here. This author is kind of known for really lackluster minors. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of lackluster over here. But, I don't know. That's up to you. As I look, I see the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords. It looked like they just sort of pasted a character in here from a clip from a movie, and then they put some swords in the background. You know, you be the judge if that's going to be something that you're going to want to do. I like the Seven of Cups. I think that's cool. But things like maybe the Eight of Cups, not so much. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to pick this up or not. But yeah, Disney Villains, I like it. I definitely did already pre-order it. A no-brainer for me. Mystical Medleys coming out November 9th. By the way, the other one's coming out November 9th. This one's November 9th. A lot of November action over here. This is Modern Tarot Libraries from older cartoons. So if that's going to be your thing, which is definitely mine, I think that looks really cool. It looks great. Borders are massive. But overall, it just has this great look to it. $20 seems to be a no-brainer for me. Dungeons and Dragons Tarot deck. Wait, what? Now, I know we already have coming up several sort of video game licensed tarots. You know, I'd love to see a Zelda tarot, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we are getting a Skyrim tarot and now a Dungeons and Dragons tarot. Don't play with my heart like this. Dungeons and Dragons Tarot. That looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. What it like? I just got to see more cards. But as a default, I pre-ordered it because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Now, 2022, that's going to be a bit of a far off thing there. But it's $20 now. By 2022, it will not be $20 anymore. Almost guaranteed. Orion's Animal Tarot. If you already have it, good for you. I don't. But there you go. This is definitely going to be a deck that I need in my life. It's a deck that I need in my life. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune, Star, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords. Looks so cool. The graphics are just so great. I absolutely adore this. I must have it in my life for $24, especially. Coming out December 10th. At least we get that one before 2022. U.S. Games. Now, everybody is messaging me saying, what about the Simplicity Tarot? Didn't you know that was a Kickstarter? Didn't you know the Simplicity Tarot was a Kickstarter and now it's mass market and now it's coming back and now you can get your hands on? Yes, I know that. Yes, thank you. Thank you for all 900 of you that have emailed me and told me about the Simplicity Tarot because, yes, it's coming from U.S. Games. November pretty close around the corner over here. Very kind of cool looking. Very, very unusual, but kind of cool looking. I like it. I like it a lot. For 22 bucks, I went ahead and picked it up. Again, if you missed the Kickstarter, now you can get it for yourself. Speaking of Kickstarter, let's roll on over to Kickstarter and see what's up. Decolonized Tarot is a thing. Decolonized Tarot. Now this just ended. Literally as I loaded it, it ended. But if you're interested in it, you can probably get a pre-order over on Etsy or message them. I mean, this is a deck that I picked up and I went ahead and had it in there. It looks so cool. That looks so good. The graphics are great. This is definitely one you keep on your watch list for when they actually release it and you can get your hands on a copy. Looks absolutely fabulous. I went ahead and pre-ordered this from Kickstarter and hopefully I will get that soon. It's estimated, let's see, what is it estimated? Estimated as October 2022. You got some time. You got some time, but the graphics, everything was great. If you like Disney, we just did Disney decks. Let's do more. Let's do more Disney. I mean, come on. How do you like that? Now, this is a majors only. We have 2 majors only decks involved in the news today. This one is a majors only. Usually, I'm not too excited about major only decks, but it looks so good. It looks great. I assume that they're going to use this money and create the full deck, which I'm pretty excited about. Hopefully, they don't go the Minerva route and just do really lame minors. Hopefully, we get some deluxe minors. I would enjoy it. Now, it is Disney themed. Disney is pretty proud of their IP. I got to say that now. But this seems to be surviving so far. I mean, you get a little obvious, there's some obvious relationship between the characters and Disney movies and whatnot. But, I mean, that's really obvious right there. But as long as they don't get sued, I think we should be okay. It says Disney inspired. Disney's very good on their IP, so it would have gotten taken down if it had some issues. Hopefully it gets published. I like it. I like it a lot. This is their first creation, and I am thinking I want it. 600 people want the Eternal Tarot Sun and Moon decks. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, look at the backs. That looks really good. That looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I love the font. I love the cards. I love the art. It's 305 GSM, 14 point. Ooh, I like the gilding there. A little gold edging, a little gold details within it. Let's show that off a few more times, apparently. But yeah, love it. I love it. This is a no-brainer for me. When is this coming out? This is only, let's see, the Sun deck. This tier gets you Eternal Tarot PDF. No, I don't want a PDF. The Moon deck, I don't want that either. I want the actual deck. So the Eternal Tarot Sun and Moon decks, there you go. 30 bucks. Is that 30 bucks? That's a no-brainer. Okay, get the PDF copy book. You get the option to purchase a Sun deck at cost, 35 to 40 bucks. I'm not sure. This is kind of confusing. I don't really know how much it is. I just don't. Okay, it says your deck choice. But then it says, I don't really know. I don't really know. Hardback in both decks. It says you get a choice. Anyway, go back it. Go back it. Figure out. I have no idea. There's so many tiers. I have no idea which tier gets you a deck because it says PDF and an option to choose. I'm confused, but I'm an idiot. The Sun deck and the Moon deck at cost. You have the option to purchase both the deck from Superior Pod once available. Superior Pod, Superior Pod has a long shipping queue. Has a very long shipping queue. Okay, the Sun deck at cost, print on demand code. I'm not really sure what the hell's going on here. Apparently, you don't get the deck. You get a code that you go spend at Superior Pod, and Superior Pod will ship you a deck. You know, this is the most confusing Kickstarter I've ever seen in my life, but sure, why not? Incramancy is back. Now, you know I have the Incramancy version 2. I gave it away. Whatever. It was just so out there, and I couldn't get into it. All the cards are so dramatically different, I just couldn't get into it. That's my bad. But if you liked the Incramancy, Incramancy is coming back. Incramancy is back. This is the Skull Tarot. And looks like the early bird price of $40 is pretty nice. That is not bad at all. Coming out next year, though. So it looks like it's going to take a while. They have to coordinate a lot of different artists together. So it kind of makes sense. It is coming out a little longer. 274 backers for the Lost Tarot. Very attractive deck. That is a pretty deck of cards. That is very nice indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, look at that. Reminds me kind of the Insomnia Tarot, doesn't it? I'm not saying exactly like the Insomnia Tarot, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Insomnia Tarot. Very kind of, especially like that. Very kind of cool. Very cool. Yeah, the companion guide. I like that they went overboard here and gave us a guide, because a lot of times you get a card and you just kind of don't understand. I mean, you don't understand the symbology and whatnot. But yeah. So let's see, how much is this thing gonna be? $50. $50, February of next year. It's a bit off, but it's coming up. Death Note Tarot. If you like manga, however you want to pronounce it, I like this. That looks really cool. I mean, that looks first rate. There's not a lot of previews. That's it for the there's not a lot of previews. How many people are backing this thing? 27. I wish there were really more previews, because I think this looks pretty cool, quite frankly. Hierophant Death. I love the art style. I love the manga/manga, what have you. If you want this, it only costs you $30, and it's coming out next year. Marcus Katz and Tolly Goodwin are back. They are making a tarot deck. Now, this is majors only. So be aware, this is majors only. You're getting 22 cards. So if you're interested in this, apparently a lot of work has gone into it. I think that's highly attractive. That's highly attractive right there. That looks really good. We trial printed in various stock and sizes with plastic stock over linen weave. It allows the art and symbolism to shine, sure, whatever. Based on the tree of life. There's your deck sizes. For 22 cards, how much? For 22 cards, how much am I going to pay? I am gonna pay $40. Wait. 22 cards for $40. That is $46 with shipping. That's not a cheap deck of cards. That's a lot. That's $2 a card. I mean, if you want the bigger size, apparently that's going to be $69. Is this 22 cards? Yeah, this is 22 major arcana. Well, that's a rather disappointing price. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But if you want to pick this up, you're willing to pay the price, there you go. There you go. It's 10 years in the making, and it is not cheap. 400 backers, though, want to support the Rosebud Tarot. This is a good-looking deck of cards. Look at this. That is cool. I mean, how many of these type of decks can you get? Apparently a lot. But yeah, let's just throw all the images together. Let's make a little collage. That works for me. If you like this style of collage, you can pick this up. Many hundreds of people have. It is going to be December. Thank you. Ooh, $52. That's not too bad. It is not too bad at all. So here are your previews and all that good stuff. You want that, pick it up. Again, this is called the Rosebud Tarot. And last on the list, and not least on the list, 88 backers want a Meowholic Tarot. The art style just is too minimal. That's really minimal. That's the minimalist of minimal art style. This is not something that I'm going to back personally. But I mean, if you're so, if you're so inclined, it looks like that we have a few people that are interested in it. And that is really, really minimal art. I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem backing this. But if you don't have a problem backing it, then you can back it. It is, I mean, how much for this? How much for this minimalist art? If you're interested, you're like, I need to have it. I need to have it. One set of tarot cards. It's going to be $54 after shipping. I mean, it's up to you. It is up to you. Anyway, that is it for me, though. There's your, sort of little preview. Go back and watch the first of the month if you want to see a more exhaustive list. This is kind of like what's new. What's new? What's coming up? What kind of things can we back? What kind of things can we support right now? And there you go. There is your answer indeed. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.